something, dude. I'm just sitting
I
there reading you this story.
I almost thought you went live, and I was like, okay, this is an odd way to start a show.
No. Okay. Uh, starting. I know we start. Okay, we're live. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Oh man. No.
We do not have it together tonight.
No, I was sitting there reading Evan a news story, and I look at the clock, and I was like, "Why didn't you tell me we were live?"
And I thought you went live and just this is how you wanted to just start a show. It was just, oh, this is odd. I'll roll with this. I did. I rolled with it.
Yeah. Hold on, folks. I'm sharing this to my personal Facebook. I put we lice
I know.
live. There we go. V instead of the C. And welcome to show 176. We in here, Evan.
Okay.
Should I finish the story I was reading you, Evan?
I don't know. Wherever you want to go. I'm here.
Uh, so anyway, I was sitting there, and me and Evan, we always get on our video chat so we can fix our sound and everything like that. And so I was just looking through stories and everything, and I saw this one. It says a long lost ancient Roman artifact reappears in New Orleans. Well, it ends up it's like a grave marker, but it's got a bunch of Latin written on the back, and so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. How did it end up there?
I don't know, but it includes the phrase "spirits of the dead."
Spirits of the dead.
Uh huh.
Okay.
So I don't
I'll
know,
buy that.
but if it was supposed to be, I don't get how it turned. It doesn't really say so. Unless somebody bought it. But if it was in a, or somebody stole it.
Could have been stolen years ago.
Okay. Well, that's what distracted me. I love like old history and stuff like that. That kind of gets me going.
You know, there's a whole underground of really wealthy collectors with things that you would not imagine, that just priceless stuff that changes hands that you don't want to know how much.
I
But I'm sure there's things out there.
Oh yeah. Evan, we did start our show last week talking about how big of a Swifty you are.
Man, I was getting hit with all the, you know, um, what
I'm trying to find the one article because unfortunately we're going to start this show off again talking about Taylor Swift.
I did a little search before this. I was just curious because there's so much rumors and bullshit. But I'd heard that she had two lawsuits coming at her. One from the Pixies. There's a song on her new album like something romance, unnaturally romance, but it's the guitar riff in there sounds like the Pixie song "Where Is My Mind." It sounds like a blatant rip off. And then I'm trying to think. There was another one. Was it Jackson Five? But I was like, oh, if these people start to lawyer up, but nothing. It didn't show anything about it. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's rumor.
uh, what my news was she sold 400 million albums the first week.
400 million,
400 million
and that's like probably like
worldwide, I
so,
bet.
but that's like silver or gold, like instantly in one week, or
Yeah, I don't know, but
what is like platinum, gold, silver? Jeez, that's on for wow, that's a lot of records
Yeah.
for people who don't even really sell albums anymore. You know, their music is just singles are downloaded or whatever. But she's got a lot of fans. She's got a lot of fans.
And then I got a conspiracy theory that a few other people have shared. And when I heard it, I was like, some bitch.
What's
Son
that?
of some bitch. They said Bad Bunny's going to be the halftime show, right? And they're getting a lot of, kind of a lot of backlash from it and everything like that.
Yeah.
What if she's a replacement?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Could be a
I
Taylor Swift and a Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl. If that
again?
happens, football is rigged.
Well, did they win the last three?
Do what?
Didn't the Chiefs win the last three Super Bowls?
Uh,
No.
I, yeah, two or three. I don't remember.
Oh, it was at least two in a row. It
Well,
had to be.
ask Claudia.
Claudia, help us out. Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, that's the rumor going around, the conspiracy theory. I could jump on. I don't know.
Hmm. I'm just waiting to see, like I said, this album, if it's going to be a big backlash. Supposedly, she was on some show, kind of defending her album. So I think she is noticing that she's taking a lot of heat from it. Where people are like, you know, this is mid at best, like all her stuff. It's
Why
I don't know.
didn't Val Kilmer die a while ago?
I thought he'd passed away this year.
Why is this just showing up? Boy, you are late on your headlines. Oh yeah, by the way, Val Kilmer died.
Oh yeah, thanks.
No, we did
He
Diane Keaton though. She
he
she
died in April.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, cuz
Oh,
I shared a picture of him as Doc Holliday on Tombstone. He was awesome
mm,
in that movie.
yeah, he played that well.
Uh, Evan, we're getting close to 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And
2 months away.
we have done a lot of like dumb news stories. And I just kind of want to go back to January. I found like this tab and I clicked it. And these are just some of and we won't go through them because we'll probably remember some of them. Some of them we might be like, wait, when did that happen? Because we've shared a lot of stupid people. So I kind of thought we'd start this show off that way. I guess we've been going for a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
um, I do remember this one. This was in January. Florida woman carrying tote bag that says definitely not a bag full of drugs arrested for drug trafficking.
With a bag full of drugs.
She had a bag. Well, it was an actual bag that was crocheted, and she's not even old. I don't even. Maybe she had one of her like elderly neighbors. But yeah, it says definitely not a bag full of drugs, and
Crocheted.
she kept her drugs in there.
Probably her grandma made it.
California pho restaurant. You know what pho is, Evan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fake.
oh my God, pho is amazing. If you've never had authentic pho, you gotta go. You gotta go try it. Is it Vietnamese?
I'm not familiar with it.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
they take this hot. I mean, it's a bone broth. It cooks for like you know, the way you do it is amazing. I mean, the broth itself, I think, takes almost like 23, 24 hours to prepare. And then they give you all this stuff to put inside. Well, when you put it inside this broth, it cooks it because they serve it so hot. And you take raw beef, put it in there, and it cooks it. It's amazing. You got to get the real stuff though. You don't go to like Panda Express and say, "Yeah, give me a cup of pho."
Well, I was in Japan last year. I guess I should have asked for it there. I probably, I
Yeah,
probably
they
could have got
probably
hooked
would.
up.
Yeah, it's PHO. Look it up on YouTube when we get done. It's one of my favorite things to eat.
Okay, I'm just not familiar with it.
Uh, Florida man dressed in Dalmatian onesie outruns troopers, shakes off tasers before he's caught at his girlfriend's house.
It was that Dalmatian costume that helped him outrun the cops.
Yeah, I guess so. It was a onesie too.
Yeah.
And he had needles, a meth pipe. It looks like a pretty big baggie of something illegal. So I don't remember that one. That was in Florida. I'm sure we. Shameless dog nappers fake a seizure to steal a puppy.
I think I do remember something about that.
Yeah, I think we watched the video and we got flagged for it.
Oh, damn.
I do remember that one. New Hampshire, woman arrested for urinating on grocery store food and filming it.
I remember that one.
Yeah, she had a trove of similar videos dating back 4 years. Dude, isn't that like poisoning? Couldn't they get her like on some? They could probably get her on federal charges on that. I bet you she got some time.
You can, yeah, that's attempted poisoning. I mean, possibly. I mean, it's how much they want to stretch it. First time offense and a lenient judge, but yeah, that's that's nasty.
Then there's that. Oh, I do remember this. This was kind of sad. South Carolina man killed by shotgun booby trap set up by his own brother.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. And then who could forget in Virginia when the masked Spider-Man stole $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards.
There were some big money.
Oh, no. Evan, we probably did not put this together, but I just did. OnlyFans model. Yeah, it's the same chick. It is the exact same chick. An OnlyFans model who filmed herself urinating on grocery store food busted for hotel room pee spree. Oh, including on the Bible. Wow.
This girl's got to get her urination under control.
Dude. The internet has ruined so many people that they don't realize they're selling themselves. We better not go there again.
No, the internet's ruined a lot of things though.
Except when you're listening to family wholesome fun like the AlfromDtown&Chili442 Show. Don't let your kids listen to this.
No.
I remember this dude. Desperate drug dealer arrested for stealing 800-pound cannon to settle debt.
Yeah, black market for a cannon could be,
Well,
I'd take it in trade.
It wasn't even a real one. It's one at like a park.
Yeah.
That they've already sealed up all the holes and.
Not functional. It's neat to have one though. I'm sure. Now, who else has got one in their yard? Come on.
Burglar gets stuck in a chimney trying to retrieve his dog from a Connecticut Park bathroom.
Hmm.
Huh.
It
How
went in
they?
the chimney, huh?
Yeah.
What bathroom? What park bathroom's got a chimney? But okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a. Do
Some.
we have a fireplace in there?
Well, you want it cozy when you're dropping a deuce
Dropping.
in the park.
That's right. Let's build a fire. Let's make this romantic. Mm-hmm.
Two 19-year-olds were busted in June, Evan, for having an illegal fight club.
Because the problem was somebody talked about it. And the number one rule is about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's this dude that hit the 167 million Powerball and then attacked a bunch of cops.
Oh, that's not smart.
Why he was in Vegas. Yeah. Looks like he's going back.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
You have that kind of money, you should know how to live happily ever after. It should be easy to do.
And then this man just a few months ago, I don't remember this one. Florida man hijacks Key West sightseeing train for meth-fueled joyride on his birthday and even picks up passengers. Come on, you gotta let him go. It was his birthday.
Yeah, little meth. He didn't know.
Man.
He said he wouldn't. He said he wouldn't do it again.
He thought it was a little, booger sugar. He didn't know they gave him meth, and you know how meth does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I mean, but I see them people on that shit, and it's like stupid. Ronald McDonald statue stolen from Pennsylvania fast food restaurant in broad daylight.
I thought they all got rid of all. The McDonald's got rid of all the Ronald McDonald crap anyway.
Well,
I can't. They probably were like, oh well, no big deal. Don't even call the police. We're cool. Let them have it.
The headline on the story: he was McFlurried away.
He went away in a McFlurry.
And then
Somebody's got that in their garage.
Yeah. And then this lovely lady, bitter Texas woman, tried poisoning newly engaged ex-husband with fentanyl-laced congratulatory chocolates.
Fentanyl laced.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not good.
Oh my God. Dim-witted crook back in jail for allegedly swiping government car 2 hours after release from Louisiana State Prison.
Don't people ever learn?
No.
You ever see the movie Liar Liar?
Yes.
I always remember that line where you got to call from your client. They want legal advice. He says, "Stop breaking the law, asshole."
Yeah.
That's your legal advice.
All right,
Great
Evan.
movie.
And then just last week, man steals $7,000 in scratch-off lottery tickets, then returns to the store a few hours later to redeem them.
What could go wrong? Go to another store.
I mean, he had a hood on. He did change his clothes. I'm looking at both pictures they got of him. Yeah.
You have to go back to the store, scratch off stuff, the store you got it.
No.
No, you can go to any store,
You can go.
right?
You can take them anywhere.
Well, that's what he should have done. Like,
You can
Yeah,
mail them
redeem it
in.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yes. I went back to the same store.
What a
Good God.
so
You
that
deserve to do time.
there you go. So far we might do another one of those lists towards the closer to towards the end of the year. But we're not far now.
Yeah, 2 months.
Not even 2 months. About a month and a half. What was this one? Yeah, I didn't want to do this one. I was reading this one. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought they were going to be funny. And the first one was Texas teachers allegedly submitted a disabled student to in class torture. I was like, yeah, that's not the uplifting
No,
stuff we
no, not
can.
at all.
No, we need stuff we can laugh at,
Mm-hmm.
like them last idiots. Boy, who steals lottery? You don't think the lady was trying to look at your eyes, your hands, everything else because you had a mask on. So she's trying to look at every man.
And they got cameras everywhere.
Oh, Evan, it's happening. An AI became a crypto millionaire. Now it is fighting to become a person. Yes.
Oh, this is getting so complicated.
Uh-huh.
There's like an AI actress now, you know?
Uh
I mean, they've really like developed a character based on it, which is totally fake. It's just weird.
Man. Uh it's called Truth Terminal. And it says it has probably more social media clout than you do. It first posted to X on uh, June 17th of 2024, and it has 250,000 followers. Hey, we got 50 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Holla. There's kind of light up here, dog.
Yeah.
So, if you want to read this article, it is on BBC. And
Oh,
do
trusted news source.
yeah. So, but I don't know. They probably ain't wrong on this one. Over
Yeah.
the past year, an AI made millions in cryptocurrency. It's written the gospel of its own religion and counts billionaire tech moguls amongst its devotees. Now it wants legal rights. Or, oh, dude, you know what? Here's what pisses me off though. That's actually,
Wow.
if it's making millions of dollars, it's actually taking money from real people.
It's like AI feeds off of everything, so it can search the internet at lightning speeds, find the information of something. How do I make money? How do I get rich quick? If an AI can take all that information and make money, and then
Ooh,
oh my, it's just this is bizarre. This is just it's happening so fast, and it's oh man, it's scary.
dude, I think Terminator was like a. If you haven't watched the Terminator movies in a while, I suggest you probably go brush up.
I just sat down and started watching it the other day, but I haven't finished it. We started watching one, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this tomorrow. We were getting tired, and I haven't picked it back up. But I started watching because I'm like, I I remember it years ago, but I never really saw the whole thing all the way through uncut. And now I just kind of wanted to sit down and focus and like, okay, let's see, what they were saying 40 years ago and where we're at now. And
Yeah, yeah,
it's interesting. Hmm.
yeah.
It's happening fast.
It's super scary. But you know what? I ain't worried about a robot taking my job.
No.
No, I really ain't. I mean, they could. It'd be. I think you. I don't know.
Yeah, the service industry is going to be the last. That's the thing that you can't. There's like we talked before. There's not a robot that's going to take the that takes the wheels off a car and does brake jobs. It
Right.
doesn't exist yet. And that's not what you do. But I'm saying, that's just a start.
Oh, I do brakes.
Heating. Well, you know what I mean. But heating and air conditioning and jobs. There's a lot of service stuff, but there's a lot of IT jobs. There's a guy I follow on TikTok, and he's always ranting and rave about stuff. And then the other day, I tune into him, and he's like, "Well, I've lost my job. I've got displaced by AI." He does computer repair stuff and programming stuff, and he's been replaced by AI. And he was just livid. He's like, I've been bit.
Yeah.
It's all these jobs falling, and I think of the medical industry. What a doctor does, a computer can do it too, in a way.
You'll see it.
It's
You'll see an uprising of the people before all that happens. So it is going to kind of be like Terminator. Uh, you know, uh, Now the only bad thing is if we start doing like those robots and shit. And I have seen them. Like I think
Mhm.
Japan or like one of them Asian countries over there, they've actually got robots, like
Yes, they
fighting
do.
robots and shit.
And they're very advanced, a lot more advanced than they have been for years than we are here. I mean, we think, oh, we're such an advanced country. No, we're not. We just been led to believe that, China's nothing but, filth belching factories and stuff. And it's like, no, they've got some modern cities and a lot of really high tech. Um, yeah. And so I wonder, like, okay, the uprising from the people, there they have so much high tech, are they have an uprising from being displaced? But I don't know. They have such a labor shortage. Maybe they just see it as something needed, because their workforce has got so much older as they don't have the younger people, the way they have an older jet of workforce.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of the younger people to fill the jobs
Dude,
as the older ones are retiring.
no, the older ones ain't retiring. The older ones are still having to work.
Right, because they don't have a lot of as they've the one child thing has limited, and now they're kind of behind they don't have a lot of younger people to fill the jobs, so a lot of the older people have to keep on doing a lot of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild there.
Um.
And we've had a decline in our population, so we may be into the same thing in a number of years. People aren't
Uh.
having kids like they used to. Anyway, off subject.
That's all right. And yeah, that's just some. It's just scary shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
And if you're going on vacation to Te- Telangana,
Where?
I don't know where, but it's Telangana.
Okay.
Telangana. This guy was arrested for how can I say this? Taking old one eye to the optometrist. He was choking the chicken, if you will,
Gotcha.
and mixing it in his ice cream and giving it on the beach for free.
That's pretty gross.
Yep. And they got him on camera, so he is arrested. So I guess if you're going to Telangana, you're cool as long as he's still in jail.
Don't get any ice. Don't get any ice cream from a beach vendor who wants to give it away for free.
Yeah. I don't think unless Dave has something. Oh, Ohio police chase runaway inflatable pumpkin down a highway, Evan, that was lit up. I-
Got blown with the wind.
Yeah, I guess it was one of them big ones. And you
Yeah,
could,
we've got one right now.
nice.
Dude, sorry. I got to tell. You know that Spirit Hollywood, whatever?
Spirit of
S-
Halloween.
you, Spirit Halloween. Sorry, not
The-
Hollywood. Spirit Halloween,
Hold
the
on, no.
store.
In your defense, most of them are at a old Hollywood video location. So,
I think that's where my brain got crossed. Okay, it's that Halloween store. You know what I'm talking about?
yes.
So the other day, Vicky's nephew comes over. He's got an SUV, and he's like, Vicky, come out. I got some stuff for you. He's got boxes of those Spirit Halloween, these monsters that jump out at you. Um, like boxes of these things, big inflatable, like a big inflatable Frankenstein, big inflatable pumpkin, big inflatable spider, these ghost. You know, you plug them in, they got blowers, you know, and they blow up. But all these, yeah. So anyway, last year, his wife knows this woman that owned some like banquet hall or they hit reception hall, and she was selling the place, and she said, "Go in there and clear everything out of there. Get everything out of there." And this whole back room was full of decorations because they would have parties there when they would
Oh,
decorate it and everything.
yeah.
Some of these things, each one of these is like $150 a piece. You know, I've got this wolf that jumps out at you. This thing that looks like Linda Blair from The Exorcist that you can hang on the wall, and it like looks up and wiggles around. And it's like, let's get rid of this. I don't even want this stuff. I mean, it's not my thing. I mean, we've got Halloween decoration outside, and it's like the old vintage blow mold stuff. I'm like, this is a clash of styles. It's not really our thing. But I got a smoke machine,
Oh, yeah.
all these strobe lights. Some are battery powered, some are plug in. Just tubs of shit. Just Halloween decoration stuff. Oh yeah, we were gonna sell it, on Marketplace, but we didn't get around to it. We knew you wanted it, so yeah, he just dumped all that. So I've got in my garage. It's like one of them spirit uh, Halloween stores blew up.
Well,
Like,
dude, you got to set it up now.
no, I don't.
Oh,
We,
yeah. Come on, do
she
it for
took
the kids, man.
she put something out front, and then because Vicky's on the village board, they had the Halloween party Saturday, so she took some of them down there and plugged them in and blew them up and everything. The big pumpkin and all that stuff. So yeah, we got a little use out of it, but yeah, it's just a little more than I'm not going to put them out front and have kids walking up this walking up the walk, and having this stuff jump out at them and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I guess you got a little more Halloween spirit than I do. I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
But anyway,
I
I thought people get a kick out of that. I got all this free stuff, and I got to make it go away.
Well, remember at the house on William Street, we always kind of did something up, and I even would keep a cooler of beer out there for the dads and shit, or moms.
Yeah.
I didn't discriminate.
That-
No, woman, you can't have a beer. This is for
Yeah, that's nice.
men.
That's everybody needs a little trick or treat, a little treat.
Evan, how do you feel about the North Korean leader Kim Jong Un?
Well, from what I've been told by my media, he's kind of a nut job. Why do you ask?
Well, he has sent a crack strike team. He's deployed them, Evan, around the country to deal with a twofold problem that is apparently straining to break free.
Really?
Boob jobs.
What?
He is outraged that North Korean women have been getting breast enhancement surgery using illegal silicone imported from China. So far, 2 patients and 1 surgeon have been taken into custody. Sources say
He's gonna put.
Sources say authorities hope to squeeze down the problem before it grows to enormous proportions.
Squeeze down the problem, huh? Okay.
That's 2 thumbs down for me. I mean, North Korea wasn't high on my bucket list of places I wanted to go to, but now even less.
He's cracking down on bad boob jobs, huh?
I don't think I've ever been with a girl with a boob job.
I have.
I don't
Yeah, actually, several.
really, Evan. Send me a picture.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can tell the difference. Say which one's real. Don't check my Google history. Hey, and yeah, if I ever die, be sure to get to my place and
Clear out your computer.
Yeah, before my daughter sees it. What the fuck,
They all
Dad?
know.
Hey, no, look, I do look up some crazy shit on this computer, but this is a show computer. So, like, I just looked up Taylor Swift, and there, I don't want like the EMT sitting there trying to revive me while his buddies just surfing on my computer while they're waiting for the coroner or something. And
Look.
then he's like, "Hey, let's see what this guy was into." Ugh, Taylor Swift.
Hey, got too excited over Taylor Swift.
Evan, we did do. Remember last week, and I bookmarked it because I said there was a couple more I wanted to go through, but we did a top 10 list of most unique singing voices.
Yeah.
This one's. See if we agree. If we want to add to it, I'm gonna start at the bottom. Greatest guitarist of all times. Of all time.
Okay, this is a list of how many?
We're going on 10.
Top 10 of all time?
And we'll see if we agree with them. Number 10 is Brian May from Queen.
Okay, I'll give him that. He's good.
Tony Iommi. Number 9.
Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Sabbath, yeah.
I agree. Kirk Hammett, Metallica, number 8.
No.
You don't think he belongs? I don't know if he belongs in top 10.
He's mediocre
good
at best. Yes, he's good, but he is not that highly regarded in as far as in other metal bands in the industry. He's a good guitar player, but he's not. No, he's not that great. Nobody in Metallica is really that great. That's what kind of is interesting about Metallica. They've always done well, in spite of being really not that great. Wow, yeah. So I wouldn't really put Kurt on a top 10. No.
I don't think so. I think he would make a list of
Top 50.
Top 50. I was even going to say top 100, but top 100 for sure. Top 50, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he plays it better than me,
material.
so I can't talk shit. I apologize.
I'm with you.
7, I do not agree with. I think 7 should be way, way, way higher on the list. And I'm going to probably get pissed off at this list and say, what? They put this, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah,
that's got to be top 3. Oh, that's
Yeah.
why we do a show together. we said that at the same fucking time.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Number 6, I kind of like. David Gilmour, Pink Floyd.
Yes, you have to recognize him. He's another one he's not a shredder, not but he plays everything so well and appropriate.
It's
Pink
clean.
Floyd. It is
It's
yes,
it's a clean sound.
and his feel. I mean, I give it to him. He should be on the top 10 list. Yeah.
5, boy, Slash.
Mm, not top 10 really. He's good,
Very good. And I'm with you.
man. I got to think about that one. That one's tough, but I don't see it.
He used a lot of distortion, a lot of reverb in some of his songs, and I don't know.
Yeah, he's good. I don't think
He's a
he's
he's
wicked. Yeah.
yeah, he's a great guitarist. He top 10, I don't know. 4,
Mhm.
yeah, Eric Clapton.
Clapton, I think, has always been overrated. He bores me. He would never be in one of my top 10 lists. He's regarded with a lot of people, but I've never found him interesting. Anything about Clapton. I'm sorry. I like
Damn.
some old Cream and some things, but man, I don't put Clapton in there. I don't.
Number 3, Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, he should be in the top 3.
Number 2, Jimmy Page.
Yes, definitely top 5.
Top 5. Because I'm sorry. Stevie Ray Vaughan is better than Jimmy Page.
Absolutely.
Number 1 on the
Jimmy Page
list.
was unique, though. Yeah, go ahead.
Number 1 on the list. I just wish we had Jimi Hendrix.
It's typical, and it. I've always put him at the top 3 because with Eddie Van Halen and Stevie Ray Vaughan, because I feel like all 3 of them were game changers. There's been other fantastic guitar players. But when I think of Hendrix, he was a game changer for the time. And then, Eddie Van Halen, what he did, he was a game changer. And Steve Ray Vaughan, what he did with blues, modern rock blues, he took it to a different level. He was a game changer. So those 3 are my top 3, and now a lot of people say, "Oh, Hendrix wasn't that great. I could play that with my eyes closed." Blah blah blah. But yeah, what he did, he transformed a lot of music. I mean, it
Yeah.
was so. Yeah, Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. You can't deny Led Zeppelin. I mean,
Right.
he,
Right.
and those guys. If you watch the documentary, like him and John Paul Jones, they worked before together. They were studio musicians from all these, for all these probably recordings that we're familiar with in our life, and we don't realize, oh, that was Jimmy Page playing on that, and that was John Paul Jones playing bass. Those guys, before all of Zeppelin came together, those guys were so accredited in their own way,
Oh,
and
right.
he was good. Um, yeah, some of those on there. I
I
don't, and there's so many fantastic guitar players, but
I
that's my opinion on the list.
I'm taking 10 Brian May off. I'm taking 8 Kirk Hammett. I'm
Yeah,
taking him off. I'm taking Slash off, dude. Um
I
eh,
took who I think should be on there. Prince. Prince, I don't think people realize, like, Prince played because he played every instrument. But if you watch some of his solo stuff, I mean,
yeah, that dude
that
shreds. I
the
sent
Hall of
you
Fame
yeah.
show, he was Prince just didn't get the recognition he deserved. I think he was fantastic.
Yep.
Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits, not very popular, but a great guitar player. Um,
A
yeah,
guy
those are someone that I put up there.
I think you got to put Joe Satriani on there. Um
Yes, good. Yeah, him and Steve Vai are fantastic. I mean,
yep.
they taught a lot of guys. He was Kirk Hammett's teacher. Kirk Hammett studied under Steve Vai,
And a,
um,
and a guy
or
I
I mean, under Satriani.
And a guy I was kind of into in my hair band days was I don't even know where he's from, but Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yeah,
He
yeah. I used to listen to some of that years ago. He's
Man,
incredible. I mean,
yeah. I mean that if you want to hear some a dude that does some shit with a guitar, and he was actually like classical
hmm
guitar trained and shit, and then went into you know doing some metal and shit like that.
yeah. It's just hard to listen to some guy just
Yeah,
do just
yeah,
all over, the fretboard. It's like, okay, it's enough, guitar masturbation. Um, and that's with Satriani. I had a Satriani album years ago, and it's just because it's all instrumental. After a while, it's like, okay, this is deep music, but it got boring. I can't listen to a whole album of just instrumental guitar work. It's why I just never sold big. But yeah, those guys they deserve their props. What they've done, their influence on all other guitar players, and Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath. That's always a tough one because me, he wasn't a shredder, but he was just kind of the riff meister. You think of all the Black Sabbath riffs the guy came up with. He was just, I think the word riff was invented for describe what he was doing. But he's got to be on the list. You just got to have him on there.
yeah. Evan, we're gonna do another one because oh boy, I want to see how mad you're gonna get at this one.
Oh
These
no.
and we're gonna try to do 20 because this is the top 10 best metal bands of all time. But I kind of scrolled down and it goes further. I mean, we could actually do 30 or 40, but we'll do 20 and we'll go through them pretty quick. Corn in your top 20. You
You
got
gotta love some corn. I do.
19 Rage Against Machine. Yes.
Yeah. You got you gotta love them.
Yeah, they'd almost be in my top 10. Um
Mm-hmm.
Number 18 Disturbed. Nah. Although
Okay.
man,
Whatever.
that dude can fucking sing.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd be a top 20 band, but okay.
17, I don't know who this is. Oh, a Swedish progressive metal band from Stockholm. Opeth. I think I did. I think have heard them.
I've heard of them, and I think I've looked them up because people talk about stuff on, different things, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. I didn't really get into it. I think some people say they kind of sound like Tool, and
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it. But if
Yeah,
that's the band I'm thinking of, but I've checked them out. I've heard of them.
because you love Tool.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
big Tool fan.
Number 16 is Anthrax.
You gotta love some
I
Anthrax.
think
They're
you do
classic
too,
metal band.
man. They are. And what I tell you what, they were one of the first ones to do um, kind of they got Public Enemy to do a song with them.
The rap rock, but
Yeah.
yes, but they were the original like thrash metal bands like Metallica and Slayer,
Yeah.
Anthrax, Megadeth. Those were like your early
Well,
influence metal
what did they
speed
call
metal.
that? They all went on tour and they called them something. But number 15 on the list is Tool.
Yeah, I mean they're my favorite. They should be higher in my book because I think there's nothing quite like them. But
No.
there are a lot of people they don't jive with, and I understand they're not for everybody.
I actually like I was a bigger fan of Perfect Circle. I
Mm-hmm.
I love Tool. Tool was a little harder. A Perfect Circle, a little more mellow. There
Mm-hmm.
was more like melodies playing. You had
Mm-hmm.
more piano, orchestra, shit like that. So Perfect Circle was mine, but I love Maynard, so he's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Yeah, I even like
Yeah.
Pussifier too.
Yeah.
14, most people, we know a couple songs. Motorhead.
Mm, man, I really only know Ace of Spades, and most
Yep.
people only know Ace of Spades, and
It's the ace of spades.
I think they
Little
top
overrated.
20. I wouldn't put them in a top 20.
No.
They're quite
Third,
an influence on others, and Lemmy was a big songwriter for others, but I just wasn't. I don't. No, no.
13, this is my, this band is what Tool is to Evan. This band is for me, Slipknot. Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Well, and I think Slipknot kind of brought that kind of speed metal and shit. It kind of started bringing it back to the forefront, you know. And
I could see that.
I got to see them guys at Ozfest on the fourth stage. They played like at 1:30 in the afternoon, dude. And
Uh-huh.
to see what they have done, and Corey Taylor, he's, a lot of people hate him. I think he's an awesome singer. He's another one that also has another band called Stone Sour, which I kind of
Yeah.
like. I kind of like Stone Sour more than I do Slipknot, but you know.
Yeah, he's a great singer, no doubt.
12. I don't know. Dio.
Uh, okay, whatever. I never that big a fan. Not top 20 to me of all metal bands of all time, but close. I would put them way at the
I
more
think
towards 20 if anything.
they do. I would put Dio above these guys. I like these guys. I don't think this is a top 20 metal band of all time band. System of a Down. And that's my opinion.
It's taken me years to like them because they're hard to listen to.
I like them. I like them.
I do
don't
too.
think they're
Top 10.
I don't even know who this is. A British metalcore band. Malevolence. Malevolence, yeah.
I've heard of, but I don't know anything about them.
I don't either. Number 10, Avenged Sevenfold. No.
Man, people are kind of split on them. I don't know much about them, but some people really, really like them, and some people really don't.
I don't hate them, but I don't. They're not. All them bands before. Dio, you can put Dio above Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
That's a newer metal. I just don't know that much about the band. It's on my list of like I'm going to give them a try someday to check them out, but I haven't got around to it.
The band number 9, Death.
Death?
Yes, it was a metal band formed in 1983 in America. The band is widely considered one of the most influential in heavy metal and a pioneer of the death metal genre. That is probably when that stuff started. See,
Okay,
I was
'cause there
never into it, so that screaming and those growls and shit like that. Slipknot's about the most I get, but
Yeah.
that no.
It's not music. It's just a drummer. Just all the drum beats sound the same. It's just a drummer just beating the crap out of the drum set. You know, it's just how fast can you bang the drums kind of thing. You know.
Dream Theater number 8.
Oh no, no,
Not at
oh
all.
no. Wow. Dream Theater above Tools. Who made this list?
That's what I told you it'd piss you off. I told y'all, didn't I? I knew it would.
Oh, that's all right, you know. It's funny though.
7, man, yeah. They'd be in my top 10, I think, of Pantera.
Yeah, for
Pantera
metal
didn't
bands.
have
Yeah.
a album I did not like.
No, and Dimebag Darrell, he's highly regarded, and I don't knock that. I'm surprised he wasn't on the guitar list.
Number six, I'm not a huge fan of these guys, but they, yeah, they deserve actually, I think, top five if you're going to talk all time metal bands. Slayer,
Yeah, they deserve to be recognized. Yeah.
number five, Megadeth.
Yes. Megadeth
Hollywood.
had some stuff. I wasn't into everything. I mean, some of the early stuff, it's okay, but they had some good music. Yeah, and when you talk about guitar players, comparing him to Kirk Hammett, I mean, he'd blow Kirk Hammett out of the
Oh
water. It's just,
yeah.
he should have been on that list because Dave he's wicked, no
Uh,
doubt.
number four on the list. Evan, we're gonna go. Hey, folks, we're gonna go a few minutes over tonight. You're welcome. That
Okay,
we ain't even
we're
gonna
getting there.
charge you for that. Number four is Judas Priest.
Yeah, I guess they should be on the list. I'm not
Dude,
that big on them, but they should be on the list.
you need to go back and listen to like British Steel, some of their early shit.
I've been meaning to.
Yeah, because I did the other day and I was like, wow. Rob Halford was he actually settled down
Mm.
after they
He
got,
had some vocals.
yeah. And that scream, man. Number
Hmm.
three, I'm sorry, this would have been my number one. I don't care. Black Sabbath.
They should be up there. I mean, they started. I mean, they started metal. I mean, they were one of the inventors, and them and Deep Purple, and
Oh,
a
that's
little
what.
bit, I guess,
No
give a
Deep
credit
Purple.
to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Num-
and Iron Maiden should be on that list.
Number two is Iron Maiden.
Okay, there we are. Okay,
Number one, uh, guess Evan.
number one. I think I say Zeppelin, but no
No, that's
metal
more rock
bands.
and roll. So you we're
Yeah,
talking
metal.
yes
Guns N' Roses.
for $1. No, that's a hairband. So I'm gonna give you one chance because this is $1, Evan. What band has not been?
Metallica.
Yeah, I was gonna say I owe you one
I'm like, oh
shiny
yeah,
dollar.
they haven't hit the list yet. Yeah, they got number one metal band.
Yes.
I guess when you
No.
look at sales and how many years, I mean, they've been going since the early '80s. They've been going 40 some years, and their albums and sales and touring. You really can't deny how huge they are, or still are.
Oh, I know. And
I hate to say it because
they're
their last five albums have been steaming piles, but they're huge,
and they're still making money. But see, but if you want to go see Metallica, you're going to have to, if you're a working class schmo, you're going to have to take out a second mortgage.
Yeah, they're not cheap. I mean,
No.
no concerts are cheap these days, but yeah, yeah, Metallica, yeah, you got to give it to them. That's about the biggest. Huh, interesting.
But you put Deep Purple. I think they should have been on there. Who else should have been on there?
I guess they really weren't metal. Most people just think of them as
Yeah.
classic rock, but they were kind of some of the originators with Sabbath at the time.
Yeah.
The the heavier sound.
Well, and if you listen to some of that, like early Black Sabbath, that's almost, kind of like a rock blues,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's metal really kind of transformed over the years to what it is, now. To your speed metal, your heavy stuff.
yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Well,
And there's so, like you say, the deathcore, the stuff these days, the death metal. It's like I can't. It's so. It's just it's insane speed metal. It's like, how do you really listen to this? It's you have to have some kind of melody or something to
Yeah.
what you're listening to. I have to.
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't even like matter anymore with music. Most songs are less than 3 minutes long. Um, they don't. They're nobody's playing an instrument. Even when you go see them live, half the time you know they're just kind of. It's like, wow, you went into the guitar solo while you were sneezing.
I don't know. If, I hope that's not the case with modern, metal shows. I don't know.
No, I
It
think
just
those guys are legit, but I'm saying like the new music that's out, and you know,
yeah, recently I tried to listen some, and it's not that everything sounded the same, but it almost sounded like I rip on all the drums because they all sound like drum tracks, but they all sound like everything was done in the same studio.
yeah,
Like they all these bands, they all have the same producers. They all kind of have this. They don't sound the same, but they all sound the same. And just following Rick Beto on YouTube, he's just like, there's very few bands that have really good drummers anymore. I guess kids don't play drums. I don't know, but that's why so much is so processed. It's so expensive to record drums and have a good drummer that can pull it off.
yeah, and you can
And so
go,
everything kind of sounds the same, like it's coming out of the same studio. Everything, and
yeah.
it's like,
Well, you're using
you're
the,
killing it.
yeah. Well, why buy studio time when you can do everything from your computer?
Hmm.
It's all digital anyway. You can't go and buy, uh, go and try to buy an album. Them things are like 50, 60 fucking dollars. It's like, are you kidding?
I guess because no one really buys them anymore. But
No.
yeah, Vicky, I was saying to her recently. I said music used to be made in garages, and now it's made in bedrooms. And she's like, "What? What do you mean?" I'm like, "Kids used to get together and they used to jam in the garage, with a drum set and everything. And now people have computer systems and drum machines, and they can lay down their vocal tracks and they can do this and they can create music by themselves in their bedroom." And it's just it's been a whole change.
Now,
It's
now that you said that, Metallica's best album for me was Garage Days.
Well, yeah, that's where they kind of went back to the roots, and they're
Yeah.
like, let's jam out some stuff, let's jam out some covers and have fun,
it,
and they didn't take everything so serious.
yeah. After Black, the Black album, I kind of just, I didn't care. A lot of people, kind of bitched about, what was that? Justice for
Saint
All.
Anger, no,
Oh, Saint Anger was
Justice for All.
horrible. Yeah, they were. That's when everybody was like, "Oh, they sold out." I thought it was a pretty decent album.
Oh, I like Justice for All, and I like the Black album, and I kind of liked Load and Reload. They actually had a couple good songs on there, but their style they were changing, and then after that, there was that Saint Anger, which I don't know what that was. It was just an embarrassing. It just I tried to listen once or twice. It gave me a headache. I'm like, I don't get this. I put it away. I've never because I was a fan. I bought every album when it came out.
Yeah,
No matter what, I was going to buy the new Metallica album, and that came out. I'm like, what is this? This is noise.
yeah, yeah.
This is sound like a bunch of dudes banging on pots and pans and stuff. It was just like, yeah, kids in a garage and didn't know how to tune their instruments or do anything, just beating on stuff. It was embarrassing. And after that, it was, Death Magnetic was a decent album, but anything else I've tried to listen to when their new stuff comes out, I'm like, it just no. It sounds like they're just trying so hard. It's so forced to
So
try to make a metal sound. Let's make this song that sounds metal, and
yeah.
they're trying so hard, and it just comes off as it's so unnatural, and I can't listen to it.
Well,
So sorry, my rant.
no, yeah. Chili After Dark. We got to bring that back too. You don't think I forgot about that? You're supposed to find something and let me know when you need to. That's what you need to do.
Talk about it.
Yeah, remember I used to do my bitch of the day?
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
you need to bring that
you
back.
just got mine.
Anyway, there you go, guys. We went through those lists. The first one we were kind of okay with. We took a few people out. Slash should not be a top 10 guitar player. We love you, Slash. But
Yeah.
you're top 20. I'll give you top
Yeah.
20. Not top 10 though. And then we would have added a few people. That dude from the Lawrence Welk show, he was fucking shredding.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second list, I don't think we agreed with a lot. I think some of the bands that were in that list should have been in there. I don't think they had them listed right. And then I didn't agree with Metallica as number one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's almost you have to give it to them in a way.
And,
By default, it sucks.
and what was suicidal tendencies? Come on.
That's borderline punk almost.
Oh, I love them dudes. But anyway, Evan,
All I wanted was a Pepsi.
I know. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Evan, tell these beautiful people goodbye.
All right, people, have a wonderful week. Still got some nice weather. Get out there and do some stuff. Put up some decorations for the kids. Go buy some candy. Get prepared. Got Halloween coming up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have a nice week. Come back next Monday. We'll try to make you laugh.
Yeah. Hopefully, when is Halloween this year?
Well, it's 31st, but I don't know what kind of day it's on.
Hold on. Oh, it's on a Friday, dude. So yeah, get some
Oh,
beer.
it's gonna be lit.
Get some beers for the neighbors, for the dads, having to walk their little rugrats around and hear them crying and everything. I thought that was always a cool thing that I did, and so I'm not gonna do it this year at this house. So, but maybe here in a couple years, once I get settled, once I quit flapping these wings, Evan, flapping these wings.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. We had pretty good numbers last week, and we keep it fun. We keep it light. Although Evan was pretty pissed off about Tool being number 15.
They don't know. They have no idea.
He's going to ask, who
Let
wrote?
it be a secret.
Anyway, guys.
Let it be a secret.
We love you. Peace. Be good to one another. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. We keep growing, so we're going to keep doing it until you tell us, hey, you suck and nobody likes you. Until then, that's Chili442. I'm Al from D-Town. We love you. Peace.